Hello, everyone. Welcome to English Unlock, the podcast. I'm your host, Alex. I'm a passionate English teacher and language enthusiast whose mission is to make learning English fun, simple, and truly unforgettable. Over the years, I've helped thousands of students overcome their fear of the language and speak with real confidence. On this channel, we'll unlock the doors to English together, from casual chats, grammar, pronunciation, all the way to real-life conversations. Whether you're a complete beginner or looking to reach an advanced level, join me on this journey. Let's start unlocking your English today. Thank you for tuning in. Let's get started. Have you ever said something like, "I went to the movies after I finished my homework," and then suddenly wondered, wait a second, should I have said had finished instead? If you've ever felt confused about when to use the past simple and when to use the past perfect, if you're tired of those tiny little mistakes that make your English sound just a bit not quite right, you are in exactly the right place. In the next few minutes, I'm going to show you the crystal clear difference between the past simple and the past perfect, with simple rules, real-life examples, and the one secret trick that native speakers use completely automatically. By the end of this video, you will never hesitate again. Let's dive in right now. Past simple. Let's start with the absolute basics. The past simple is the most common tense we use when we talk about things that happened and finished completely in the past. We use it for four main situations. First, actions that happened at a specific time. For example, I woke up at 7 a.m. yesterday. Second, completed actions in the past. She visited Paris last summer. Third, a series of events, one after the other. He entered the room, turned on the light, and sat down. And fourth, habits or states in the past. When I was a child, I played football every single day. The structure? Super easy. Subject plus the verb in its past form. For regular verbs, just add ed. Walk becomes walked. For irregular verbs, you simply memorize the second form. Go becomes went. See becomes saw. That's it. So, the past simple is your go-to tense whenever the action is 100% finished and you don't need to connect it to any other past event. Simple, right? But sometimes one past action happened before another past action. In those moments, the past simple alone is just not enough. We need something a little more powerful. That's exactly when the past perfect steps in. But before we jump there, let's make sure you're completely clear on the past simple first. Got it? Perfect. Great job. Now, let's move on to the next level. Past perfect. Now, let's talk about the past perfect. The past perfect is the tense we use when we want to show that one thing in the past happened before another thing in the past. In simple words, it talks about the earlier past, the past before the past. We form it with had plus past participle. For example, I had finished my homework before the movie started. Notice the order. First, I finished my homework. Then, the movie started. The finishing of homework was earlier, so we use had finished, past perfect. More examples. She was upset because she had lost her keys. First she lost, then she felt upset. By the time we arrived, the train had already left. Train left first, we arrived later. He was hungry because he hadn't eaten anything all day. We often use it with words like before, after, by the time, already, when, because, to make the timeline super clear. Key feeling. When you use the past perfect, your listener immediately understands, "This happened even earlier." Without the past perfect, the sentence is not wrong, but it's less clear, sometimes even confusing. With the past perfect, everything becomes crystal clear. So remember, past simple equals finished actions in the past. Past perfect equals the past of the past. That's the magic of the past perfect. Take a deep breath. Let it sink in. And when you're ready, we'll see them side by side with examples that will make it impossible to forget. Let me show you why it matters. Example 1. Wrong feeling. I reached the station and the train left. This is confusing. Did the train leave after I came or before? Correct. When I reached the station, the train had left. Now it's clear. The train left first, then I reached. I missed it. Example 2. She couldn't find her phone because she had left it at work. Leaving the phone at work is the earlier action, so we use past perfect. Example 3. After he had eaten dinner, he went to sleep. Eating happened first, past perfect. Sleeping happened later, past simple. When not to use past perfect. If the sentence already uses before or after, past perfect becomes optional. Both are correct. After I finished my work, I went home. After I had finished my work, I went home. The meaning is the same. Quick quiz. Which one is correct? When I arrived at the cinema, the movie A. started, B. had started. The correct answer is B, because the movie started before I arrived. If this video helped you, please like and subscribe for more English tips, and comment below which tense confuses you the most. I will make a video on it. See you in the next one. Bye.